All right, well, she helped Halle Berry and Charlize Theron win Oscar Gold and turned Mr. Brad Pitt into a megastar that he is today.
Yeah, the secret weapon everyone in Hollywood turns to is acting coach Ivana Chubbuck. Ivana is now working her magic on an up-and-coming Aussie talent, apparently, and she joined us live from Los Angeles. Ivana, thanks for your time. You've got your own technique that some of the biggest names in Hollywood and around the world try and gravitate towards. What can you tell us about your technique that's so special?
Well, it's really just taking Stanislavski the next couple of levels. I think it's really important that people, when they're acting, they need to relate to the audience and make them feel good by the experience that they're having. And the problem is that acting for so long has been about just reveal the pain, feel the pain, and ultimately an audience is going to feel not particularly good when all they're doing is experiencing someone's pain. So what I've done is said, let's take the pain, let's take the trauma of that character and therefore the actor themselves and use it as a fuel to overcome and accomplish and win great things. So we're watching someone taking pain and using it instead of self-destructing with it to construct with it and create something amazing. It's like very exciting to watch someone who's got the worst of circumstances and uses that to overcome and win. And that is the truth of all circumstances. Politicians, people who started from poverty and nothing and have become CEOs of their own companies. It really is just it's a resource of something that I think is exciting for all people to see. And we've got to make acting needs to be universal. Everybody on the planet, no matter what your language is, no matter what religion that you have, you want to be able to relate to all of humanity. And watching someone prosper with their issues, with their stuff, is such an exciting thing. It's like an emotional hero of sorts.
Yeah. I know all about prospering with my issues. You've worked with some of the biggest names in Hollywood. We're talking about Charlize Theron, we're talking about Halle Berry. Do you know immediately that you've got an actor who is going to be big when you start teaching them?
I think that the main thing that makes it really clear that someone's going to be big is that they work really hard, they're tenacious about their studies and about really taking chances in the choices that they make. When Charlize Theron was in class, she did a scene from a Boom Boom Room, of which it was basically playing a stripper, and she did not have a problem with like really going there emotionally. This is a woman. This character is a woman that is suicidal. She's been molested as a child. This is the character, and someone who walks around with a very little clothes on. She really went there emotionally, she went there physically, she took chances, and she was only 19 years old. That is the mark of somebody who's special, because most people are fearful, and she was fearless.
Ivana, in regards to Charlize, we've heard a lot about her personal life. Do you think an element to acting comes from the fact that you can actually relate to a lot of those roles?
I think that there's always, because there's a certain bottom line human equation that we all are the human animal, and so we all have the same primal needs and what we need, like love, power, sex, family, is all kind of basic throughout the world, and so when an actor is capable of taking their issues and their fears and their insecurities and their neuroses, and they're willing to be courageous enough to express them through their roles, that's what makes her international. That's what makes all stars become international.
Now, you're coming to Australia, you're going to do an intensive 4-day workshop, you're going to work with some of the best actors in the country, best up-and-coming actors in the country, and you're actually working with an Aussie right now, Travis Fimmel, who's trying to get his big break. What can you tell us about him?
Well, Travis is, have you seen Vikings? Have you seen the show Vikings?
Yes, we have. We're showing a little bit of it here.
Okay, yeah. Well, he's the interesting thing about Travis is that he's been offered many roles for pretty boys, but he wanted to be a really great actor, be considered someone who has the integrity of someone who he studies really hard, will break down a script and do script analysis on it 3 times before he feels he's ready to actually put it on screen, to put it on film. He says no to pretty boy roles. He only wants to do things that are going to be that give him pride. And so it takes a little longer to have that kind of career, but that's the kind of career that has longevity.
Absolutely.
But here's the thing. I can't tell you what because it's a secret.
Okay.
But he just landed a huge role in a huge movie that every actor in Hollywood wanted, and he won that. And he got it. I just can't say because it's a secret.
Oh, you're a tease, Ivana. You're a tease. Stop it.
When will we know quickly? Because we've almost run out of time. I'm so sorry.
We're out of time, Ivana, actually. Thank you. We appreciate you being with us, one of the best acting coaches in the world, and you'll be on our shores early in the new year. We can't tell you. It's a secret. She told you.
There's no such thing as a secret.
Not in this game. All right. You're watching Wake Up. We'll be right back.